Every person in the world, no matter who they are or where they come from, has exactly 24 hours in a day. This is the same for everyone. No one has more hours in a day than anyone else, and no one has less. We all have the same amount of time, but it's easy to forget just how important that time is. Sometimes we think that we have plenty of time to do things, but before we know it, the day is over and we didn't accomplish as much as we hoped. Time keeps moving forward, whether we are ready for it or not. Time is a very special thing. It is not like money, which we can earn again if we lose it. Time is different. Once a minute, hour, or day is gone, we can never get it back. This is why time is so valuable. It's the one thing we can never buy or get back once it's gone. Many people don't realize this until it's too late. We might think we have endless time, but each moment is actually a small treasure that we lose every second. When we begin to realize that time is precious, we start to see it in a new way. Time isn't something we can just waste without thinking. It's something we should use carefully. When we think of time as something valuable, it helps us make better choices. We can begin to choose how we spend our time more wisely. Instead of wasting it on things that don't matter, we can spend it on things that help us grow and achieve our dreams. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you said, "I will do it tomorrow," only for tomorrow to turn into another day of waiting and doing nothing? We all do it. We wait for the right moment, or we think we have plenty of time left. But in reality, those moments pass quickly. Each day, we have the chance to do something important, but sometimes we let the day slip away without making the most of it. This is why it's so important to change how we think about time. When you start seeing time as your most valuable resource, your actions begin to change. You will stop putting things off. Instead, you will take action today because you understand that every moment counts. Think about how you want your future to look. The way you use your time today directly affects how your life will be tomorrow. If you spend your time wisely today, you will feel more satisfied and you will be closer to your goals. But how can we start using our time better? The first step is to understand that time is not something we can control or get more of. We all have the same 24 hours, but it's up to us to decide how we use them. The important thing is to stop thinking that we have unlimited time. We don't. So, we need to make choices. We must choose to spend our time on things that help us grow and move forward in life. This doesn't mean we need to work all the time or be busy every second of the day. It means that we should make the most of the time we have. We need to think carefully about how we use our hours and what activities are really worth our time. For example, watching TV for hours might feel good in the moment, but in the long run, it doesn't bring us closer to our goals. On the other hand, spending time learning something new or working toward a personal goal will help us make progress and feel better about how we spend our time. One of the biggest changes we can make is to think of time as a treasure. If we treat our time like it's valuable, we will start to protect it. Just like you wouldn't leave your money lying around, you shouldn't let your time slip away without thinking about how you are using it. Protecting your time means saying no to distractions, avoiding things that waste time, and being intentional about what you choose to do each day. Another key idea is that time is equal for everyone. No matter where you live, how much money you have, or what your situation is, everyone has the same 24 hours. Some people might seem to have more success or do more with their time, but they are simply making better choices about how they use it. This is a powerful thought because it shows that no matter who we are, we can all create the life we want by using our time in the right way. To get better at using your time, start by paying attention to how you spend it. Think about what you do every day and ask yourself, is this the best way to use my time? If you spend too much time on things that don't bring you closer to your goals, try to change that. Start small. Focus on using time for things that matter to you, like learning new skills, working on projects, or spending quality time with loved ones. In conclusion, time is something that we all have, but it's also something that passes quickly. The more we realize how precious our time is, the better we will become at using it wisely. Time can't be replaced, so we must make sure to use it in ways that move us closer to our goals and dreams. When you start to think of time as a valuable resource, you will begin to make better choices and feel more confident in how you spend your day. Remember, time is the one thing you can never get back, so make every moment count. Once you understand the value of your time, the next important step is to plan how you will use it. Planning your day is a simple yet powerful way to make sure that you are spending your time wisely. Imagine you are going on a trip. You wouldn't start the journey without knowing where you want to go, right? You would have a map or some kind of direction. The same thing applies to your day. If you don't plan ahead, you might find yourself wasting time on things that don't help you move forward. The first thing you need to do is take a moment to plan your day before it starts. This is a very simple practice, but it can make a big difference in how your day goes. The night before, or in the morning, take a few minutes to write down what you need to do. This could be as simple as making a to-do list. You don't need a complicated system, just something to help you stay organized and focused. Writing things down helps you remember them and gives you a clear picture of what needs to be done. When you have a list of tasks, you will know exactly where to focus your energy. This makes it easier to stay on track and avoid wasting time. Planning your day also reduces stress because you don't have to keep thinking about what to do next. Everything is written down, and you can simply follow your list. You will feel more calm and in control of your time. One of the most important things about planning is setting priorities. Not all tasks are equal, some are very important, while others are not as necessary. To make the most of your time, you need to figure out which tasks are most important and which ones can wait. Start by asking yourself, which task will bring me the most benefit? And which task will help me move closer to my goals? For example, if you want to learn English, studying vocabulary or practicing speaking might be more important than checking your social media or watching TV. If you want to get fit, spending time at the gym or cooking healthy meals will be more helpful than wasting time on activities that don't help you reach your fitness goals. When you focus on important tasks, you will feel more productive and accomplished at the end of the day. Sometimes we waste time on things that seem urgent but are not really important. For instance, answering emails that are not related to your goals or spending time on things that don't move you forward can steal valuable time. It's easy to get caught up in small tasks that don't matter, but the key is to stay focused on what will truly make a difference in the long run. This is where the power of saying no comes in. It might sound difficult at first, but saying no is a way to protect your time. When you say no to things that don't align with your goals, you free up time for the things that matter. Saying no might mean turning down invitations to do things that are not important or not working on tasks that don't help you achieve your dreams. Saying no is not being rude, it's about respecting your time and your goals. Another great way to use your time wisely is by focusing on your morning. How you start your day can set the tone for the rest of it. The morning is when your mind is fresh and clear, and it's the perfect time to do something productive. Many successful people use the first few hours of their day to work on important tasks or take care of personal goals. They don't waste this time by checking their phone or jumping straight into busy work. Instead of starting the day by getting distracted, try to use your mornings for something that will help you grow. You could read a book, exercise, or even just plan your day. These activities can give you the energy and motivation to face the rest of the day with a positive attitude. When you start your day with purpose, the rest of your day will feel more productive and organized. Planning and prioritizing are not just about making lists. They're about making sure you use your time in a way that moves you closer to your dreams. The more you plan, the easier it becomes to focus on what's important. You'll be less likely to waste time, and you'll feel more accomplished at the end of the day. This habit of planning ahead will not only help you today, but will also benefit you in the future as you continue to work toward your goals. Remember, the key to making the most of your 24 hours is not doing everything. It's about doing the right things. When you plan your day and prioritize your tasks, you take control of your time and your life. It doesn't matter how busy you are. What matters is how you use the time you have. The more intentional you are with your time, the more successful and fulfilled you will feel. So, start today by planning your day, setting priorities, and focusing on what truly matters. This simple practice can make a big difference in how you use your time. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. We live in a time when it's easy to get distracted by our phones, social media, messages, and even the people around us. These distractions can make it difficult to stay focused on the important tasks we need to do. But if we want to make the best use of our 24 hours, we must learn how to avoid distractions and stay focused on what matters. The first thing to understand is that multitasking is not as effective as we might think. Many people believe that multitasking, or doing many things at once, helps them get more done in less time. But research shows that multitasking actually makes us less efficient. When we try to do multiple tasks at the same time, our brain has to switch between them. Every time we switch focus, it takes time and energy for our brain to adjust. This switching can cause mistakes and slow us down. Instead of trying to do many things at once, focus on one task at a time. This method is called single tasking. When you focus on just one thing, you give your full attention to it. This allows you to do a better job, finish faster, and feel more satisfied with your work. Single tasking also helps you feel less stressed because your mind isn't jumping from one task to another. It's easier to stay calm and work more effectively when you're not trying to juggle multiple things at once. Another important way to stay focused is by using time blocks. Time blocking is a simple technique where you set aside a certain amount of time to work on one task without distractions. For example, you can decide to work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. This method, known as the Pomodoro technique, helps you stay focused because you are working in short, intense bursts. During those 25 minutes, you can focus all of your attention on one task. After the break, you can start again. This helps you stay energized and prevents burnout. Using time blocks is also a great way to stay on track, especially if you are feeling overwhelmed by the amount of work you need to do. In addition to managing your time, it's important to set boundaries to protect your focus. Distractions can come from many places, but one of the biggest distractions is our phone. Phones are full of notifications that can interrupt us at any time. Whether it's a text message, an email, or a social media update, these notifications can pull us away from what we're doing and waste our time. One way to avoid this distraction is to turn off notifications while you're working. You can also set specific times to check your phone, rather than constantly picking it up throughout the day. By doing this, you can reduce the number of times your focus is broken and make better use of your time. Another way to avoid distractions is by learning how to say no. Many times, we get distracted by other people asking for our time and attention. While it's important to be kind and helpful, there are moments when we need to protect our time. Saying no doesn't mean you are being rude or selfish. It means that you are respecting your time and your goals. If someone asks you to do something that is not a priority or will take you away from your important tasks, it's okay to say no. This allows you to stay focused on what really matters and keeps you on track to achieve your goals. To help you stay focused, it's also important to take care of your body. If you don't feel good physically, it's harder to stay focused and work well. When you are tired, hungry, or unhealthy, your mind has a harder time concentrating. This is why taking care of your body is so important for maintaining focus. Eating healthy foods, drinking enough water, and getting enough sleep are all essential for keeping your energy levels high. Regular exercise is also important because it helps improve your mood and keeps your mind sharp. When your body feels good, your mind can work better, and you can focus on the tasks at hand. Finally, make sure to take breaks throughout the day. Working for long periods without taking a break can make you feel tired and less focused. Taking short breaks allows your brain to rest and recharge. During your breaks, you can stretch, walk around, or do something enjoyable that helps you relax. This gives you the energy to return to your work with a clear mind and fresh focus. In conclusion, distractions are a big challenge, but they don't have to control your day. By practicing single tasking, using time blocks, setting boundaries, and protecting your focus, you can stay on track and get more done. Saying no to distractions, taking care of your body, and taking breaks will help you stay energized and focused throughout the day. When you learn to avoid distractions and stay focused on what matters, you'll be able to make the most of your time and move closer to your goals. So start today by making small changes to reduce distractions, and you'll see how much more you can accomplish. At the end of this story, we see that the character's journey is not just about managing time, but about changing their mindset and habits. Throughout the journey, they learn to recognize the value of every moment, plan each day carefully, prioritize the most important tasks, and avoid distractions. They also realize the importance of saying no to things that waste time and energy. By following these steps, they were able to focus on what truly mattered and take meaningful actions toward their goals. In the beginning, the character felt overwhelmed and struggled with time management. They often put things off, waited for the perfect moment, and found themselves busy but not productive. However, as they started to apply the strategies they learned, their life began to change. They stopped wasting time on things that didn't bring them closer to their goals. They planned their day with intention, focused on one task at a time, and made sure to take care of their body. Slowly but surely, they became more confident, more focused, and more successful in their personal and professional life. The lesson we can learn from this story is simple but powerful. Time is the most valuable resource we have. Once it's gone, we can never get it back. This means that we must use our time wisely. The key to doing this is not trying to do everything, but instead, focusing on the things that truly matter. We must learn to plan our day, prioritize our tasks, and stay focused on what's important. Saying no to distractions and taking care of our physical and mental health are also crucial steps to achieving our goals and living a fulfilling life. Now, let's take a moment to think about how we can apply this to our own lives. Are we using our time in the best way possible? Are we focusing on our goals, or are we letting distractions take away our energy? By starting small, like planning our day in advance, setting priorities, and avoiding distractions, we can begin to make the most of our time and move closer to the life we want. Congratulations on completing the story and improving your English listening and understanding skills. By listening to this story and reflecting on the lessons it teaches, you are already taking a big step toward better time management and personal growth. Now, it's time for a small quiz. Please choose the correct answer and comment your choice below. Question: what is the most important lesson from this story? Multitasking is the key to success. B. Time is the most valuable resource, and we should use it wisely. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content and to support us in making even better videos for you. Your support means a lot, and it helps us keep going. If you like what we're doing, feel free to donate to help us with the cost of creating high-quality content. We're doing this for free to help you learn English, and every little bit helps us continue providing you with valuable lessons. Thank you so much.